on my way to Wellington. I hope everything is going well for everybody. I'm about to get the ashy off my face right now before I roll out. It is what it is. It is now 91 degrees at 9:07 a.m. Going out to Wellington to check out a range hood situation. This is one of the many gated communities I service throughout the week, especially on the weekend. It amazes me because they allegedly have all these rules, but for some reason, Sunday is supposed to be the most difficult day to get in, but most of those customers call me after hours or when the restrictions are in place. But typical South Florida elitist mentality. The rules are for everybody else, but not for you. But we're going to leave that alone. We're not going another day. Like I say, this is a business, and I am always conducting business. Whatever services you need related to your appliances, I got you. And there is, of course, a premium with this Sunday service. So with that said, I'm going to get on the road. I hope I'm trying out my note that I got from backmarket.com. You know, I'm gonna make sure I tag all these because they need to make sure they cut me a check. But backmarket.com is great. You can buy an appliance. Not appliance. You can buy anything, Surface, any gadgets you're into. You can always buy those items. It is definitely the way to go at a discounted rate. What they are is they're refurbished, and I picked this note up for like a 130. I didn't need the latest one, because this is a business expense, and it seems to be working fine. Everything transferred from my old phone. It was already jailbroken and unlocked, so it's a win-win. So the goal today is to maximize my dollar per visit, lock in my estimates and premium repair costs so that I make sure I have complete profitability. Whenever you go in these, on these days when the rest of the world is relaxing and enjoying life, you make sure that you don't do it for the same price. There is a premium charge for Sunday service, and you provide excellent service, and they have no problem with paying that. After this call, I have a call up in Port St. Lucie for a defrosting issue with a old school. It's very interesting because it's what's up, Terry? Get that money, man. Terry's Plumbing is out here too. You better get it. It's a Whirlpool, but it has a top freezer, one door. It's only a two-door, so it's the freezer is on the bottom. So I'm looking forward to working on this. This is the first time I've had an opportunity. But whenever you're dealing with refrigeration, as long as you understand the basic concepts, have your schematics, know what to test as far as the defrost timer, the thermostat, and the heating element, then you're good to go. And you're looking at your frost patterns. Of course, I have my steamer with me, my multimeter, all three of them, because I carry three, and I even have a capacitor tester because you invest in your tools. If you're going to be in this business, you need to invest in the tools and you need to learn how to use them. A lot of times people just buy. I picked up a nice fine yesterday. I picked up some 90, not 90 degree, but it was weird. It was like a 45 degree angle needle nose. I hadn't seen it before, and it was the handle is in such a way so when you're in those odd places, instead of having to go direct, you got an angle, and you got to always have an eye out for stuff like that, because whatever tool you have to diagnose the job quicker, get the job completed quicker, you're looking at turning numbers. And everything boils down to numbers. In business, you have to stay focused on the numbers. Numbers rule the world. Less jobs, more profit. That is the goal. People like, why do you travel all over? I travel because I charge a travel fee. and I am articulate and intelligent enough to have a value-driven and feature-driven conversation with my customers who don't have a problem of paying that fee, as long as I'm going to be there in a timely manner and I can service their appliance. And if I get into something that's over my head, I've developed a network, and I have the humility to call on these ladies and gentlemen to assist me and to pass that work on to them. There's enough out here for everybody, but what relationships are you building? Are you building long-term relationships that enhance not just the business but your life also? These are key things. I mean, if you out here just existing, you do that. People like, Miss Ward, you work all the time. Well, I turn my work into play, and I challenge myself, because there's no way I can put somebody in this driver's seat if I don't know what's going on. And then I can't hold them accountable if I haven't been in those same positions I'm asking them to be in, and to make the same ethically based decisions. You can't train character. You can't teach trust. If your character is you shady and you all on the hustle, then you need to stay the hell away from me. Because I'm trying to build a long-term brand, and I'm trying to build it in such a way that if I have to adapt and change, I can do that quickly. And whenever you go to business, those are the ideas you want to have. Like when I get off this, I'm going to be reviewing my online courses that deal with this particular item I'm going to inspect. I'm going to absorb as much information as possible. An air hood is a pretty simple setup. All you got is basically a blower, vent, duct system. You just have to understand how to take things apart and how to put it back together. And really, everything's available. Like, for instance, I've been working on, when I first started, I was working on Viking range hoods, and people are like, you working on Viking? It's just a range hood. And they have the instructions of where they hit the screws, how to get to them, how to remove, the lights, and some of the screws are behind the lights, so you have to cut the power, unscrew the bulb, and then take a dang screwdriver or nut driver and remove the bolt. It's that simple. It really is. But people are intimidated because they don't want to walk in the areas that are foreign. Like, prime example, I'm debating. I got two things I'm debating on. I have a central vacuum, and I am debating on whether getting involved on it but I'm gonna have to, because at the end of the day, you gotta go into areas that other people aren't in, and you gotta maximize your profit. And central vacuum systems are some of the simplest systems in the world. People think they're complicated, but that's because they make them complicated. They have a basic vacuum unit in a central location, and this customer's issue is they had an electrician come out, they had this one come out. And everything that I've seen, like, prime example, I can jump back to the pool situation. I'm over here fixing the cooktop, the lady wants me to fix the pool. So we go out, open up the box for Aqualink. There's like 6 or 7 relays. It's a very simple diagram, all online. And there was one thing unplugged. Well, my brilliant employee plugs it in, blah, blah, blah. Lady calls me back. Lady and says what is that? The little side pool, whatever that, the spa, yeah. The spa is going crazy. Well, guess what? That was unplugged. And why was it unplugged? Because the problem was the remote switch for the spa had been compromised. Had been there for 10 years, and that's a switch that has a cord that runs from the spa all the way to the Aqualink. Now, I don't know why. I'm sure they got to offer that stuff in a Wi-Fi now, Bluetooth edition. Because the problem is water gets into the ground where the wires go, and it shorts it out and causes all kind of issues. And a lot of people try to do a shortcut, and they try to cut the switch and splice it in, because no one wants to go underground and thread the switch through. And that's the whole key. You capitalize on what other people don't want to do, and you master it, and you charge a premium. Like on my laser work side, I think I'm just going to focus on outdoor kitchens, because I get so many calls for outdoor kitchens, and they're not that difficult, because they have all these modular ones that are sold from Lowe's and Home Depot, and you can pick up a quick $1,500, $2,000 just by following directions and putting this together. It's not that hard. But people just limit themselves. And I find profit in all places. And I put the right people on the job, and I go and manage those jobs. And if I don't, I have someone I trust managing. That just reminds me, I got to call you, Carlos. Outdoor kitchen, bro. July 4th. Got to get it done. But what I'm saying is the opportunities are here, but are you going to get them? Are you letting them pass you by? Oh, I don't, it just kills me. I got people who are constantly telling me, I don't do this, I don't do that. I say, okay, keep not doing it, because that's more money for me. But I'm telling you, it's easy. It's a lot easier than people think. I mean, shoot. Between me and y'all, if I could do it all again, I would have a division just to do outdoor kitchens and gazebos. There's so much money because it's just pure labor. I mean, where's your overhead? You already got the tools. You already got the staff. 99% of the jobs I can make at least 60-70% profit. The way that I sell them and the way that I structure the gig and the workers I use. It's that simple. I'm telling you, I'm thinking hard and long about that one. But like I said, y'all, anybody that need that idea, is summertime. People are outside. Start your business putting together barbecue grills and modular kitchens. And when I tell you, you're getting ready to get paid, and don't be scared to charge. Take your butt on Google and look at the average rate and go right below it. And I didn't say the cheapest rate, I said the average rate. Like right now for kitchens to put together the modulars, it runs anywhere between $1,500 to $2,500. So I'm charging probably right around, depending on the client, between 18 and 22. Bro, you have no idea. I'm not even going to tell you how much profit I make, but figure it out. So that's your tidbit for the day. If you want to start a business, start a barbecue assembly, an outdoor furniture assembly grill, whether it be kitchens, patio. I'm telling you. And don't even get into the playgrounds. The playgrounds take a couple of days, the large playgrounds, but they pay really well. I'm trying to tell you, grab you a couple of guys that do construction, drywall, all that stuff. You have no idea. I'm telling you, I'm putting you on game. So now that I done went off on a whole nother tangent, but I want to share with people because it's out here. You need to go get it. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Anyway, let me get refocused on my day. Wish me luck. Enjoy your Sunday. Those of y'all that's up in church, throw something on the altar for me. Appreciate it. Be blessed. And remember, Solid Steppers, go get it. It's waiting on you.